Alright, let's look at converting 20 centimeters to millimeters. We're going from a larger unit to a smaller unit, but they're reasonably close to each other. So we always start by writing down what we're given. We're given 20 centimeters. You divide by what you're given, so you divide by centimeters, and you multiply by the base. Since this is a centimeter, the base is the meter. Then you divide by the base to get rid of it, and multiply by what you're trying to find, which is the millimeter. Now we go back and look at plugging in the numbers. A meter is larger. The larger quantity always gets the 1. Centi means 10 to the negative second, so centi is a small portion of a meter. It takes 100 centimeters to fit into 1 meter. That's why it's a positive exponent. Okay? The meter is larger than the millimeter. Milli stands for 10 to the negative third, so a millimeter is a small fraction of a meter. That means that it takes 1,000 millimeters to fit in 1 meter, so it also gets a positive exponent, even though milli is a negative exponent. It takes that many of them to fit in the distance of 1 meter. Okay, now notice we have an exponent up top and an exponent down the bottom. Sometimes when students are solving problems, they go straight across, and they'll go 20 times 10 to the 2 minus 3. That's incorrect because 10 to the second is in the denominator, and 10 to the third is in the numerator. So we solve this by saying that 20 times 10 to the 3 minus 2, and that's millimeters. And this is going to be 20 times 10 to the first. You can't leave this like this because you have 2 numbers to the left of the decimal. Decimal is here. Move the decimal to the left 1 spot. If you move it to the left, you increase the exponent. So this is going to be 2 times 10 to the second millimeters, which is 200 millimeters. I prefer that you leave it in scientific notation. All right, number 5. We're going from kilograms to milligrams. So we write down what we're given, 30 kilograms. Divide by kilograms, multiply by grams. Divide by the base unit, divide by grams, multiply by milligrams. Then we plug in the numbers. A kilogram is larger than a gram, so it always gets the 1. A gram is larger than a milligram, so it gets the 1. Kilo means 1,000, so this is 10 to the third. This means that 1,000 grams can fit into 1 kilogram. Milli is 10 to the negative third. It's a small portion of a gram, so it takes 1,000 milligrams to fit into 1 gram. We have 2 exponents that they're both in the numerator. When you multiply exponents, you add. So this is 30 times 10 to the 3 plus 3 milligrams. So 30 times 10 to the 6th milligrams. Move it to the left, increase the exponent. 3 times 10 to the 7th milligrams. All right, number 6. 12 millimeters. Divide by what you're given. Divide by millimeters, multiply by meters. Divide by the base unit, the meter, multiply by what you're trying to find, centimeter. For every 1 meter, you have 1,000 millimeters. For every 1 meter, you have 100 centimeters. This is 12 times 10 to the 2 minus 3 centimeters. 12 times 10 to the negative 1 centimeters. Can't leave it like that. Decimal here, move it 1 to the left. Negative 1 goes to 0. This is 1.2 times 10 to the 0 power. And we learned a couple of days ago that 10 to the 0 power is equal to 1. So this is 1.2 times 1, which is just 1.2 centimeters. And that's it.